That's just how I'm feeling.
It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Bengals and the Cardinals, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Cincinnati Bengals. This is Jakeem Grant. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Murray a give to Edmonds on the option. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally, and then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field, all right? This is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Chase Edmonds, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it was capped off by the Chase Edmonds touchdown run. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man is Chase, complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, it took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. They run for it with Mixon. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Here's Murray from midfield. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And the Bengals grab it. Past the 20. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free. And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Jakeem Grant now to return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray, and nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Looking sideline, and that's caught by Hopkins. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. On 2nd and goal, Murray toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. To return it, Darius Phillips. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw complete here on target to Tunyon.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run.
But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their...
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Running right on the option is Murray. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Shotgun now for Murray. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the gun on third down, Murray. Eluding the pressure right.
And smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. On the return, Phillips. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Burrow's throw caught by Higgins.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Powers through it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Burrow on play action. And that is incomplete.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Flushed out right. Caught on the slant. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
2nd and 1 from the 2. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bengals have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied here in the second quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They'll start with the option.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. So thanks to the late touch. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Let's go. Do it.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Back to Mixon on second down. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Burrow. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Boyd. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cards are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. 2nd and 9. Murray a give to Edmonds on the option. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. There's Murray. Being chased out left. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. On the handoff, it's Edmonds. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Again, they run with Edmonds. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. A good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now Murray off play action. He's going to look deep for more. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? No. Because ordinarily that happens.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play that time through the air. 39 yards. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Mixon with a first down carry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They go play action with Burrow. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, as we all know, possessions are crucial in a tie game, and let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Now it's Burrow. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Throwing on second and long. Murray, and the catch made by Hopkins. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Murray going to throw. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. To throw, it's Murray. He's going to look deep, end zone for Hopkins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Let's go. No, not today.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. A tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
They'll run on first down. Mixon, and that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
They come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Now on 2nd and 16, Burrow. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To the air again, Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Second and goal from the 6 this time. They'll run with Edmonds again. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. It'll be Murray on the keeper. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They do tack on the extra point as well. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So Burrow and the Bengals down 28-21. A minute 47 on the clock. Now Burrow. Pass complete to Higgins. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Here's Burrow. Here's Higgins out of the right side. We are inside of 1 minute, only 1 timeout left, so they've got to move quickly.
Get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure they're set. No penalties in this situation, but you're exactly right. Conserve that timeout for when they really need it.
Burrow's throw complete here on target to Tunyon. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Burrow. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Burrow. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And a ball going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off at the 13. And the Cardinals have just about sewn up this football game. Arizona's offense